feel quite hungry.
Jesus!
Yeah. Someone there?
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Luke.
Good fella. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Leipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered,
He was a drunk who was always looking...
have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what
Not a clue.
Do you know That's all.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of...
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this?
You could see it.
Have you noticed? Do you know what Lubosh...
I don't think he...
Have you noticed any...
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday, he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before.
Do you know who Lubosh used to...
As far as I know.
That's all.
Good luck then.
Good health to you. God be with you. My respects to you.
I've come in...
I don't know it.
That man Lubosh...
I didn't...
Have you noticed any...
Come to think of it, I was wondering...
Do you know what Lubosh...
He looked like he was in a...
Do you know anyone... That's all. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you. Hey!
God be with you.
I've come...
I don't know nothing.
That's all.
Good luck to you.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name...
I don't know.
That's all.
Farewell.
Jesus Christ.
I've come... That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? Armour? Well, it seems Lubosh wasn't your everyday crofter. And judging by the bloodstains, it looks like he lived the way he died. Nothing here.
I could do with a bite to eat.
A bed. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. What's this? Looks like
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him.
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to...
Good day to you.
Another thing about... I found armor in his house, covered in blood.
God preserve us. Everyone knows he was a violent oaf, but I never thought he'd stoop to murder. At least he never did that here.
Farewell.
The best things ahead. I hope it comes out.
Thief! Thief! Somebody help me! Stop him, someone! Catch him! Now you're fucked!
Had enough.
Please, look! It was only a few
No excuses.
Here!
You got the thrashing you deserved.
I'll amend my life. From the very foundations, believe me.
You really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these... And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
Hey! Someone there?
My respects to you.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask...
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah. good fella. That's my... Look what I've got.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Noy.
Ask all you want.
Who was this Lube?
Those that live by the sword die.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Everything about him was...
Do you know what Lubosh was doing?
How would I know?
Do you know who Lube...
I don't know, since I...
That's all.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to...
Me? Witchcraft? That...
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of...
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on...
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a...
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to...
What kind of ointment?
One that will show you... I don't...
So all this...
The ointment...
I want to know... So why did you give them the ointment?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word...
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge...
Their plea or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it.
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised
It didn't bother you before, though. What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Would you teach me some...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right.
Isn't that quite...
That's not enough. Goodbye.
Sit.
I've come in the...
Ask away.
Who was this? Have you... Do you... That's all. I've come in the... Do you... That's all.
I heard something about
You heard that where?
the herb woman sent.
Gertrude? What does she want?
She'd like to know just what you're planning to do with it. She's worried about you.
What made her change her tune? You can tell her we plan to do exactly. Who's there?
What the hell was that?
I've heard something about a magic...
Really? I'd like to know where from.
The herb woman sent.
Gertrude. What?
It's not about the money. She's concerned about your health.
It can't have got any more danger.
Puszczajnie.
What in the...
I've heard something...
What?
Gertrude sent me.
And what did she say?
No. She's worried about what you'll do with it. It's quite dangerous stuff. What I've heard already amounts to a...
Wait. Really?
If someone buys witching ointment, what am I supposed to think they want it for? Let me take a wild guess. Witchcraft. And witches deserve to burn.
We're doing no wrong. We go to the woods alone, at night, and we hurt no one. I won't say any more. You might twist it.
Someone there?
Jesus!
Who's there? Answer me.
God be with you. Take care now.
All right, all right. God be with you. Take care.
God be with you.
Is there anything...
Nothing out of the order. God be with you.
Is there some...
Certainly. For how long?
Just the...
All right.
Here you are.
You're like...
Where...
God be with you.